Guess who's back? Back again. Trump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Bing 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 bing. I'll create a monster, cause nobody wants to see Biden no more. They want Trump. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Trump, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shot at the hospital by the doctor. When I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table, well, he's operating. You waited this long, now stop debating. Cause I'm back, I'm loaded red and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Pelosi, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on Mock when heard, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, bump on your lips, that on your lips, and some tits, and get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Nancy! Now, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into CobraCast 199. I am your host, Jeremy Prime, Mage of the 199, and I'm happy to see all of you here tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. We got a lot to talk about and a lot to cover, and I have a gaming stream tonight over on Geeks and Gamers Play, so we're going to get right into it. Hope everybody's doing well. I see Keenan in the house with a member message. Says, what have you always thought of getting, what have you always thought about getting branded on the show Yellowstone? Kind of cool, kind of weird. What? I mean, I would never get branded. I think it's cool for the show. I mean, I've been accused of branding some of the girls at Geeks and Gamers. And you know, whenever those rumors start to get spread that I'm branding the girls at Geeks and Gamers with Geeks and Gamers tattoos, I always try to make sure to continue to drive that point home and continue to spread those rumors, because it's a damn good rumor that people try to say about me. So that's a really good rumor. So I'm always like nudging it. I'm like, yeah, I'll get in there, maybe I'll create a dummy account, say, yeah, he's totally doing that. Because that makes me sound cool. You know what I mean? I like that rumor. That's a good rumor. So of all the crazy shit they say about me, that one I'm like, that's pretty cool, actually. Like, that's a badass. Poppin' Fresh J with 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you for the 10 gifties. Eric says, Jeremy, have you seen the AI metal song that came out called FAFO? It's insane. Yes, we reacted to it here on this channel. I don't know if it was the last stream or the stream before. We did react to it. It's really good. Oracle of Doom for 1222. Hail the 199, the only place I actually feel welcome. Well, you are welcome over here, and I'm glad that you feel good over here at the Snake Pit, the 199. It's been a wild day for me. The absolute, like, freak out over just a few people basically over this whole me and Eric argument is the funniest shit ever. I cannot tell you how much I'm laughing at the reaction and the things people are saying and the theories behind it. It is wild. And I'm just like, have you ever watched the Geeks and Gamers stream? Like, have you ever? This is what we do. I argue about stupid shit, and the chat roasts me. The chat says shit about me. The panelists hold up, you know, their action figures and you know, comic books. Literally, this happens every fucking stream that we do this. Every time an argument happens, this happens. And yet people are trying to say that specifically that everybody on the panel was nervous because me and Eric were fighting. I'm like, oh my God. Holy shit, man. Like, And then this happened like last year when me and Ripa got into an argument on Twitter. The same crowd started like saying, oh my God, he finally called him out. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Whatever fantasy world you're living in, stay there. It's entertaining as fuck. Like, but for the normal people, that's just how normal people act. And that's how a Geeks and Gamers stream goes. We just argue about dumb shit all the time. It's kind of a known thing in our community. It's a common thing that I will start a stupid fucking argument. Everybody will roast me. Half the comments are saying, Jeremy is a terrible fucking debater. Jeremy, you're not making the point. Jeremy, you're arguing points that don't happen. It's what we fucking do. It's all I do. I am an idiot on the internet, and I know that. And the people that follow us know that. So it's all good. But anyway, yes, and the name callings happen. That's just exactly what it's all about. So I talked to Ripa a couple of times today, unrelated to the fucking thing that, like, we're just bullshitting about other shit, you know? Like, wasn't even talking about last night. Who cares? But anyway, it's the reaction online, and I'm like, all right, if that's what you guys think happened, that's all good. Dude Man says, hey, what's up, Dude Man? Fantastic Mr. Knox says, did you see De Niro getting trolled? I actually have that pulled up. Let's go ahead and show that right now because it's fantastic. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but Robert De Niro getting confronted by a Trump supporter trolling him as Trump. This is what I voted for right here, and it is glorious. Here we go.
Bobby, it's your favorite president. I forgive you, Bobby, for being such a loser about the election. It's not your fault you were born with a low IQ. It's not your fault, Bobby. Believe me. Bobby, your favorite president won. Kamala lost. She lost so strongly. You were wrong. You're a loser. You're a total loser. This show sucks. You're going to get low ratings, Bobby. You're going to get low ratings. Look at that. From Raging Bull to Raging Nobody. Such a disgrace. You're such a disgrace, Bobby. It's a horror. It's an absolute horror. Kamala is getting drunk somewhere. Unbelievable. Look at this guy. That guy's calling your favorite president a virgin. Can you believe it? Look at that crowd. It's such a horror. It's such a disgrace if you look at it. But we're gonna win. We won big, okay? Look at that. Come here, paparazzi. Come here. I love this guy. Look at that. Unbelievable. You want to do a little dance, paparazzi? Come here.
Get in that ass, kick fast like
That's great. I love it, man. So De Niro getting trolled. That is exactly what I want. I want more of that. Give me more of that. It's absolutely glorious. Jake the Movie Geek says the fight with Eric was hilarious. It was boxing. It was fun, man. Andrew Sierra says Jeremy is retarded. I don't need a debate to know that. Eric K says I have heard some people say that Jeremy is a master debater, usually to gay stuff. Stitch says Jeremy should go to Ripa's house and replace the batteries on every one of his fire detectors. Oh, by the way, I didn't do the local stream because I wasn't sure if we were going to try to run the gaming stream on locals, and you can't do 2 streams at a time. So that's why, if you guys were curious about that, that's why there's no locals link right now. Now, dude, a lot's going on right now, and I think this is a very, very important clip right here from Fox News. Listen to Peter Doocy right here talk about DOGE and what the Trump administration is trying to do.
Senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy has more outside the White House. Peter.
Harris, good morning. The DOGE team's win in court late yesterday means they can keep going. And as they do, we are hearing that these engineers are not just targeting individual line items that they think are wasteful or fraudulent. They are instead trying to reboot the entire system of the U.S. government.
If the bureaucracy is fighting the will of the people and preventing the president from implementing what the people want, then what we live in is a bureaucracy and not a democracy.
According to DOGE, they have saved $55 billion so far from 1,127 canceled programs. There's a partial accounting of that on their website. President Trump is promising that this is all just a drop in the bucket.
How much do you believe, Elon, you've identified in waste, fraud, abuse, corruption now, and how much do you anticipate you will?
Sure. Well, I think
1%. No, because it's so massive. This is huge money.
So what we found now is 1%.
We're just got
as good as they are, they're not going to find some contract that was crooked, crooked as hell. And I mean, there's going to be so much that isn't found. But what is found, I think he's going to find $1 trillion.
And Musk is saying on X now that he will talk to President Trump about DOGE dividend checks. That is a proposal that someone posted to him where they would take the money that is being saved from these canceled programs, divvy it up, and send checks to taxpayers.
Look at
That's
there.
got some alliteration to it. DOGE dividends. Thank you. Good to see you.
Now, Trump actually spoke about this tonight. Here we go, right here.
And billions of dollars and saving taxpayers billions and billions of dollars every single day. And there's even under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the DOGE savings to American citizens and 20% goes to paying down debt, because the numbers are incredible, Elon. So many billions of dollars, billions, hundreds of billions. And we're thinking about giving 20% back to the American citizens and 20% down to pay back debt and pay down debt, which is, if you look at value, if it were a real estate balance sheet, the debt is tiny, but we still want to pay it down. Doesn't matter. And we don't look at it as a piece of real estate. It's America. We're going to get it down through intelligence, hard work, and as Elon said, a word called caring. You have to care. By doing this, Americans will tell us where there's waste. They'll be reporting it themselves. They participate in the process of saving money. So many of the men and women in this room, as an example, they pay tremendous amounts of taxes. And here are just a few examples of where your money was going before I came along. These are just some of the, just taken at random. Oh, there are much worse examples than this. I was just looking at them before the speech, and I can tell you they were much worse. And there are some that are horrible, but I don't want to really say them because they're very, very embarrassing to people. Very, very embarrassing.
So absolutely awesome to hear that. And I am just absolutely blown away by how much DOGE is doing right now, and how much, and this is just the beginning. This is just like a small sample of what they're going to find. They're just finding the easy stuff right now. Wait till they really, really, really dig deep into this government bullshit. Okay. Now, we always have some Johnny come latelys. Okay. And we do have that right now. And let me show you, because listen, some people are celebrating this. I personally think this is just nonsense. This is bullshit. Rand Paul tweets this out not too long ago. A few people have noticed that I resisted an enthusiastic endorsement of Donald Trump during the election, but now I'm amazed by the Trump cabinet, many of whom I would have picked. I love his message to the Ukrainian warmongers, and along with his DOGE initiative, shows I was wrong to withhold my endorsement. So today, admittedly a little tardy, I give Donald Trump my enthusiastic endorsement. Shut the fuck up, Rand Paul. Absolutely pathetic. This is pathetic. So it took you that long. Absolutely pathetic behavior. Like, I don't care what you have to say, Rand Paul. This is like pathetic behavior. And you know, like Johnny Maga says, I'm endorsing Trump 4 months after the election because he's doing everything he promised to do during the campaign. What a ridiculous, narcissistic post. And I agree. I agree completely. It's absolutely retarded. But that is getting a lot of traction right now. And since he just tweeted it out, I wanted to go ahead and talk about it. I think it's fucking laughable. And it's the definition of a fence rider. And as soon as everybody else tests the waters, as soon as everybody else does, then Rand Paul wants to jump in. Fuck that. But forget all that for a minute, because the Trump administration and RFK's HHS lays out new guidance for gender definitions, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. See it. We've got breakdowns of what a female is. We've got breakdowns of what a male is, what sex is, woman, girl, man, boy, mother, father. Boom, boom, boom. That's what it's all about right there. The fact that we need this is laughable, but it shows how insane the whole fucking argument is against all of this. Jesus, these people are absolutely nuts. And in fact, we just saw a very, very entertaining moment, and I'm still trying to figure out if this was a troll. Apparently, it's not. Apparently, this is legit. What I'm about to show you is legit. Here we go. Ex-punter, NFL punter, Chris Klewe, arrested and carried out by police during a city council meeting in Huntington Beach, California, as he protested a MAGA. Where's it at? Here we go. So here we go. Here.
Unfortunately, it's clear that this council does not listen. So instead, I'm going to take my time to say what MAGA has stood for these past 3 weeks.
Here we go. Listen.
MAGA stands for trying to erase trans.
I thought this was an Alex Stein primetime 99 for a minute when I saw it, but apparently this is legit. Apparently, I don't know. I can't. The name Chris Klewe, I think that's how you say it. I vaguely remember that name. Usually you don't remember punters, so whatever. But here we go.
Unfortunately, it's clear that this council does not listen. So instead, I'm going to take my time to say what MAGA has stood for these past 3 weeks. MAGA stands for trying to erase trans people from existence. MAGA stands for resegregation and racism. MAGA stands for censorship and book bans. MAGA stands for firing air traffic controllers while planes are crashing. MAGA stands for firing the people overseeing our nuclear arsenal. MAGA stands for firing military veterans and those serving them at the VA, including canceling research on veteran suicide. MAGA stands for cutting funds to education, including for disabled children. MAGA is profoundly corrupt, unmistakably anti-democracy, and most importantly, MAGA is explicitly a Nazi movement. You may have replaced a swastika with a red hat, but that is what it is. I will now engage in the time-honored American tradition of peaceful civil disobedience.
Get the heck. Get out.
Unfortunately, it's clear.
Okay. Congratulations, buddy. Not sure what you accomplished there. I know you got a couple of mentally retarded people to go in there and clap for you, but whatever. But that's the level of insanity we're dealing with a lot of these people. They are completely and totally deranged beyond belief. And it's pretty damn funny. Now, speaking of mentally deranged, and like I said, I'm going to be moving at a pretty fast pace tonight because there's a lot that I want to cover. Jeff Hill with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. And Jeff for 10 says, DOGE is the best thing that ever happened, and the Democrats are crying over it. Play every minute of it. Yes, it is beautiful. The DOGE situation is absolutely insane, how great it is. And they can't even wrap their heads around it. Let's see. I got that one, got that one, got that one. Okay. So right here, listen, I'm just, I don't really know how to approach this story because I feel that I need to talk about this because it's so weird. So I got to pull a couple of tweets up first. I've referenced this account before, and it really does show you that there's a lot of fakes and phonies out there. There's a ton. And I was kind of like, I just saw this on my feed last night, and it was pretty wild. So here's how we'll start. You've seen me talk about this account before, I'm sure. Okay. Well, there's some interesting things going on around this account. Some of you may be aware of the person that runs this account. Maybe you're not, but it's wild. And all I'm saying is I unfollowed this account after I found out what I'm about to show you. Whether you want to is your business, totally your business. but I certainly unfollowed this account because it's bad. It's real fucking bad. So the person that runs this account started making these tweets, some weird tweets last night, okay? I'm not going to read all this bullshit, but breaking the truth. The past few days have been unrelenting nightmare, marked by an overwhelming barrage of stress, frustration, and exhaustion that has taken a significant toll on my part. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Founded RawsAlerts in 2020 as an independent journalist covering the COVID-19 pandemic and Black Lives Matter protests, blah, 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 blah. And here's the part where we start to get a little interesting, okay? You can read that right there. Yes, they say they are that, but they're also a proud Republican, and their sexuality is not a secret, nor is it something I've ever been ashamed of. Yada, yada, yada. Okay? That's fine. Whatever. Do your thing. But this is fucking weird, okay? Now, it gets even stranger. Okay? You ready for this? I'm going to apologize in advance for what I'm about to show you. I'm going to apologize in advance, and that's a sincere apology. I'm not trolling by what I'm telling you right now. Like, it's a sincere apology. This is fucking weird, man. Okay, like we're talking next level fucking weird. And I'm trying to oversell this as much as I can to prepare you for how fucking weird this shit is. I'm trying to find this one. There's videos. There's a lot of shit. Some of the stuff I can't even show. So, okay, here we go. If you haven't already, make sure to unfollow RawsAlerts. It has come to light that he is involved with some weird fetishes like role-playing and 5-year-old diaper wearing puppy. There are also allegations of involving you-know-what. One of the most disgusting things is that he's claiming to be a victim because he's a gay Republican, which couldn't be further from the truth. Now, I got to double check to make sure I can show these pictures really quick. All right, here we go. That's all I'm going to show you right there. That's all I'm going to show you. And I think that's all you need to see. Now, Tim Pool tweeted this out. Earlier today, I received a DM from this account threatening you-know-what. Tim says, I do not know this person. I am only vaguely familiar with the account, and I only follow the account for updates. I immediately reported the threat of self-harm to X, however, was unsure if it was just someone hacking the account. Considering the story that is now surfacing on the platform, I decided to post this in case it's a serious threat, and I'm asking anyone who knows this individual to immediately seek assistance to prevent a potential tragedy. Tim Pool 100% handled that the right way, and regardless of the way I may feel about this potential individual's actions, I mirror exactly what Tim says from that situation. Obviously, I'm not encouraging anyone to go out there and say anything to this weirdo. In fact, I would stay as far away from this weirdo as possible if I were you. But I just wanted to bring this up because I've referenced that account before based on their breaking news and their information that they always share. And here you go. So I've always questioned that because of the behavior and the victim narrative about that just came off very weird. And it's just like, you could tell how people act. Like, as a matter of fact, check this out. All right. I do have on that note, I actually have a shout out to give to another Twitter account today. So today, I've been following Pirate Nation for a while. Pirate Nation post like gaming news, political stuff, everything like that. And I called out Pirate Nation today because they posted something. 100% apologized for it, owned it, said they made a mistake. They copied and pasted from Reddit, and they 100% like they DM it like, dude, I'm sorry. You called me out. I'm glad you called me out. I apologize. I have to respect the hell out of somebody like that. Because that type of behavior shows you it's just a normal individual, not trying to play the victim or anything like that. Totally owned it. You know what I mean? Totally owned it. And so I appreciated that. So shout out to Pirate Nation on that front. But yeah, I've seen like some of the behavior from like that RawsAlerts account. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like this? It's very like emotionally unstable behavior that I've seen from it. And yeah, so this whole like grift of like, you know, oh, I'm a based Republican and all this shit. Like it's the Ashley St. Clair story. We've seen that one making the rounds. Obviously, she was a fake and a phony. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them because putting on a MAGA hat and, you know, putting that image out there that you're MAGA is a good way to gain a lot of followers in a very short amount of time. And because the bandwagon is now like overflowing, you've just got a ton of people trying to capitalize off of it. A ton. So anyway, I just wanted to tell everybody about that because I've referenced that account before. And yeah, there's freaking Yellow Flash. You can go to Yellow Flash's Twitter if you want. He quote tweeted and he says, I was curious what was going on. Instantly regretted looking. So if you want to see more about that RawsAlerts account, you can go over there and do that. I'm not going to show any more images. They're just next level. And it's very, very disturbing. So we will move on from that because that is some wild stuff, to say the least. In fact, I know we haven't gotten a proper 199, but the people deserve it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The people deserve it. There it is. All right. We're always thinking about the people here. CobraCast 199. Okay. There you go. All right. I have not watched this clip yet. Here we go. Unhinged liberal threatens RFK to come take my meds.
Hi, RFK. You want to come take my...
Holy crap. It just, within the first 3 seconds, all right, we're already in the Twilight Zone, all right? We're already in the Twilight Zone. Woo!
Hi, RFK. You want to come take my meds? You can take them. Come on, Bobby. Bobby and Donnie, come on. You can get my meds. Come on, it'll be fun. You want to take them? You want to take my meds? You want to take my friends' meds, too? We'll all get together. We'll go off. I'm going to go off them. Do you want me to go off them now? I will go off them because I want to. I want to go off them. I'm going to go off them just for you, Bobby. You want to come join me? It'll be fun. Let's get this party started. Hi, RFK.
Wow. Telling you, man, some really, really unhinged people out there. That is wild. That's the first time I've seen that clip. That is unbelievable. Good gracious. Holy crap. Now here's another clip that I have not seen yet, but apparently CBS's Gayle King tries to blame Trump for the plane crash that happened a couple days ago.
The Trump administration recently fired many employees of the FAA administration. Do those cuts worry you? And do you think that impacts the safety? I know you just said it's the safest way to travel, but after looking at all these mishaps, a lot of people are very nervous. Do these cuts affect you?
The cuts do not affect us, Gail. I've been in close communication with the Secretary of Transportation. I understand that the cuts at this time are something that are raising questions, but the reality is there's over 50,000 people that work at the FAA, and the cuts, I understand, were 300 people, and they were in non-critical safety functions. The Trump administration has committed to investing deeply in terms of improving the overall technologies that are used in the air traffic control systems and modernizing the skies. They've committed to hiring additional controllers and investigators and safety investigators. So no, I'm not concerned with that at all.
Boom. Backfire. And while that was happening, ladies and gentlemen, John freaking Murdoch, for a proper 199, says you mentioned something about a proper 199. More, Sweeney, please. And then Jeffrey Jackson, back to back, proper 199. Holy crap. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to celebrate. We like to celebrate around here. All right. We enjoy proper 199s. Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, John. Appreciate both of you. Shout out to both of you. And of course, we're going to go with the 47-second clip right here.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
Come on, baby. Come on. I'm going to do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Beautiful white paint. It's coming down at 10,000 miles an hour. It's coming down at levels of speed that nobody ever even conceived of. Where it's rough, but it's coming, and now it's turned around. It turns around, and it's coming, and it's gonna. I say, oh, because you see at that bottom, this section right here, that sucker's. Oh. Should I do it?
It doesn't matter how many times I watch that shit, dude. I've seen it so many times, and every time it's still funny. And there's new people in the chat that see it, and they so good. Thank you guys for the support. Greatly appreciate that. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this today. Now, as you know, we are a very respectable news organization here, the real CNN, CobraCast News Network, okay, the real CNN. But I can't confirm or deny if this is in fact true, okay? I can't confirm. But here is a clip right here. Apparently, this is a meeting that Trump and Zelenskyy had today. I'll let you judge and let you tell me what you think of this. Okay. Now, now again, I'm not confirming or denying if this is actually real or not. But let's check this one more time, okay? I mean, it might be legit. What we do know is that Donald Trump has made a few remarks about one Zelenskyy today. Multiple times now has referenced him as a dictator, and I'm pretty happy about that. Let me see if I can find this clip. Not that one. Right here. Here it is right here. Here's Trump talking about Zelenskyy right here.
Like a fiddle. He played like a fiddle. He played him like a fiddle. That's an expression we use, yes, sir, to say that he's pretty easy, pretty easy. A dictator without elections. Zelenskyy better move fast or he's not going to have a country left. Got to move fast. Like a fiddle. He played him like a fiddle.
And he absolutely is. He is a fucking dictator. And he's celebrated by all these clowns. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now you're dealing with the leader that's not going to put up with your bullshit. Because President Trump's not going to put up with your bullshit. You're being held accountable, and you're not going to be able to get away with ripping off the United States of America anymore. And that's just the reality of the situation. And you're going to have to come to grips with that one way or the other. Let me see. What is this? Now, I gotta really... let's see here. Here we go. I haven't heard this one yet, but apparently this is a federal worker that was fired by Trump, seen sobbing because she lost her dream job. Let's see what this is all about.
Hello. I was a federal worker who had 1 month left of her probationary period, and today I was told that I will be terminated at some point this week. I'm utterly devastated. I'm confused because my recent performance evaluation was exceptional and I got upwards of $1,500 as a bonus because my performance was so good. And this was my dream job. And it's just being taken away by an administration who doesn't care about science. It doesn't care about people who might be homeless with their dog now. They don't care about our species that we're trying to conserve. That's exactly what my...
You know, listen, I'm a human being, and I have a genuine, like, when someone loses their job, if they're like genuine about it, like, I'm obviously going to, you know, have a heart until you start with the bullshit. Now I'm done. I don't care. You can continue to cry. I have no sympathy for you.
My job was doing, it was just to assess habitat conservation for species for a 55-year habitat conservation plan. We should all be so mad right now. We should all be crying like this because I'm just devastated.
I don't even know if it's legit or not. I mean, Eric's a good follow here, so he usually posts pretty legit stuff. So I'm not sure. But it's probably legit. I'm sure that they verified that before they put that information out there. So good Lord, man. A lot of broken people right now. Lots of broken people. Now we've got this one. Now, listen, chat. I'm gonna say this one time, okay? Don't get distracted. I'm gonna repeat it because I did say I was gonna do it one time. I'm gonna say it multiple times. Don't get distracted, chat. I know how your mind works, and I want you to not get distracted, okay? I know how your mind works. Here we go.
We might be saved by like the most unexpected group of people. Do you know who Trump's trying to declare war on? The cartel. Oh, please do. Please do. Fuck around and find out, Trump. Oh, we might be.
So she apparently is pulling for the cartel. She says Trump needs to F around and find out with the cartel. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, chat. I know many of you think that you can fix her. All right? But you don't have Elon's money, okay? So don't try it. All right? Don't try it. Someone says I didn't listen. Replay it. Oh, man. I love this chat. It's the best chat in the world. It's not even close. Oh boy. Oh boy. I haven't seen this one. Queer has meltdown over the Trump administration ending DEI, says Trump should fear her power. I'm sure Trump is terrified. What? I legit have not heard this yet. Here we go.
And frankly, I don't want to be here. I want to be in my lab focusing on my research. But I can't. I want to be building community with queer scientists that I have been proud to lead, but I can't.
In my lab focusing on my research. What does that even mean?
This is because on January 21st, the current administration instituted a ban on DEIA positions and programs in the federal government. Overnight, my group's website was taken down and colleagues I'd worked beside for years were out of a job. 2 years of our blood, sweat, and tears, building networks, fostering community, and many more of history before us, reduced to broken links and uncertainty. In the wake of such a clear attack on my queer colleagues, how can any of us go about our day-to-day work? Through community, we have found a way. Despite bans on presenting our research, halts on funding, and direct attacks on our identities, we have passed candidacy exams, been accepted to graduate school, all while raising our voices to protect our fellow scientists. While some may think the administration's actions are a bold display of strength, I think they're a clear admission of fear.
Oh yes, Trump is very scared, very, very scared of you. I'm sure Donald Trump and Elon Musk right now are formulating a plan to make sure that they are protected from you. Oh yes.
This administration knows the power we have when we stand together, and that's why they're trying to undermine us.
Yeah. Your power was that you just got destroyed in the Electoral College and the popular vote. And Trump has become even more popular since the election. That's your power. You have no power.
You can eliminate DEIA. You can stall our research, but we are not going anywhere. We will work together to protect every single one of us. Fellow organizers, do not give them the satisfaction of succumbing to the overwhelm. Keep raising your voices. Keep excelling at what you do and remind them why they should fear our power.
God, man, they're just absolutely delusional. And this is the danger with how the Obama administration and the Biden administration, which is essentially the third Obama administration, this is the power with basically letting these people believe in their own fairy tales, because they're so deep into that now, because you basically, they sent the message out there to, hey, if you have a mental illness, embrace your mental illness. Don't seek help. You don't need help. You're perfect and you're beautiful and you're special. And it's like, no, you're fucked up and you need help. So instead of people that were fucked up and needed help, they basically just told them, hey, fall deeper into this fairy tale that you're living in. And now that Trump is here and he's basically saying like, yeah, you're living in fantasy land and we're not going to play your game. These people are so far gone that they are now freaking out. And this is all because the Democrats and Hollywood and leftists have essentially told them to embrace their mental illness for all of these years. And they have no grasp of reality at all. None. They have no grasp. They've never been told no. They've never been held accountable. They've never had standards that they've had to work towards in life. And now that they have that, they have to do that. They don't know what to do. It's the equivalent of not properly raising a child. If you don't properly raise a child, if you don't have responsibilities that you place upon the child, if you don't give that child some learning curves as they're growing up, once they get of age, they're not going to know how to do shit. And that's where these people are now. They have no idea. They're just freaking out. They're used to being a fake victim, so that's what they're trying to continue to be, as a fake victim. That's where we are. Okay, let's see here. We got Christian Rocker says, watch Elon and Trump going to Mars anime opening. Where's that at? Ian says, can't wait for Mario Kart Triple Dash on Switch 2. Hell yeah. Too High Strung says, Doge is making Ron Swanson hard as a rock. Andrew CR says, is that Tobias? Damn. Ehev says, with the new guidelines on gender, Jeremy can finally put what he is. What? Probably means figure out. You see what I have to do as a streamer? And you know who looks stupid? Me. When I read your words wrong because you typed it wrong, I look stupid. And you still win. Thank you. Gerald Ostraw says, RawsAlerts is better. Recommended by Douglas McGregor. NDI says, I can't read that. Poopa Chalupa says, SSRIs. Long Claw says, MAGA, make asylums great again. Normal Man says, the only thing that dude proved is that he should be more medicated in an asylum, preferably. Yes. Stream Hero says, we need 60s style mental asylums back. Just, dude, Trump. Or actually, this is more of an Elon thing. Elon, I know you watch CobraCast. Chat, say hello to Elon Musk. Elon or Barron, one of you, Elon or Barron. Can you please, for the love of all of MAGA, either in Florida or Texas, because that's preferably where it needs to be, can you please open a giant Arkham Asylum and lock up all of these DEI weirdos that are trying to assault police officers and making threats? Just open up Arkham Asylum. Just do it. It'd be the coolest thing ever. Okay? Arkham Asylum. That's what we need. We've already got DOGE. Like, we've got the department. We've literally have a meme that Elon has created, which is the most effective thing we've ever had. We need an Arkham Asylum. Jason Platt says Rand Paul missed a MAGA train and now he's yelling at us, leaving him behind. Yep. The Girthquake says Jeremy smells more than savvy and she smells worse than a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Super gay. Damn. Let's see. Jeremy, we just stick him at Epstein's Island. Fantastic Knox says thought raw alerts showed his monkeypox. NDI says, look at Jeremy trying to ignore his 199s like his grandma just gave him money at a birthday card. No, I was playing the clip. I saw those proper 199s rolling in. Let's see. I don't know how you say your name, but have you seen the latest Alex Jones hype video? Pretty amazing. Where's it at? On Twitter? I'll have to look and see. Hope says, I scrolled through some of the accounts calling Dog Boy out in Tim's replies. They hate blacks, gays, Jews openly. Degeneracy cops should lose their badges. Ken Lipson says, Jeremy is champion. CobraCast 24/7. You want 24/7 CobraCast? I'm down. Shadow Sand says, can we get Danky to animate that clip? That's not a bad idea. Danky, I know you're watching. Ministry of Wrong Think says, is it true that Ashley St. Clair's baby is a turkey baster baby? Huh? Rado says, when's your next live with Ryan? I don't know. Fuck Ryan. I don't want to stream with Ryan. I don't like Ryan. J-Mag says, please, for the love of God, switch to another GameCube background. I don't know how much I can take seeing Luigi's booty jiggle physics every damn loop. How about Metroid Prime 2 instead? I can do that. Your request is noted, sir, and appreciated. Mike Zero Source says, that lady proved Alex Jones' point. Chemicals are making the frogs gay. 8 o'clock says, ma'am, your new shift at Burger King starts in 10 minutes. Please put the mic down. Sane Millennial for 20 says, if all of these people getting canned from the Fed are this passionate about their work, what's stopping them from doing it in the private sector? Go out, find the grants yourself from rich people. Maybe Elon will help with a winky face. Maybe Elon will help you. Jason Platt says, what the fuck? All these crazy people are stealing our money through taxes. Doge is the best thing ever that's happened to us. We would have never known these things where our federal workers had must not been in charge. 100% true. Where can I get the flag hoodie? We sold them for a limited time. I could see about bringing them back. If I've had a couple of requests, so if there's a few more requests, I can see about bringing them back for a run. Mellow Fungus says, hi, Jeremy. Did you see the U.S. hockey team beat those moose humping Eskimo socialists? I want Trump to hurry up with those tariffs. It's going to be interesting. Piano Dean says, did you know what Plato once said? Plato? Of course not. He lived over 2,000 years ago and spoke Greek. We do know what he never said. I hate Sydney's boobs. No straight man has ever said that they hate Sydney Sweeney's boobs. Because they're great. iCandy says, let's see. Fab CobraCast Queens. Thanks for biting my drab life with glitter fangs. Your venoms of flirty thrust I didn't ask for, but what? How am I supposed to answer that? I don't even know what that means. Burns says, weird that some people who pushed for depopulation for 60 years also want us to start World War III. There's a lot going on in the chat. The chat's moving very fast, probably because Legalize Adulthood just dropped 20 gifted memberships. Will I join you for karaoke in Vegas? You're a karaoke madman. I don't do karaoke because I don't drink. Most people get a few drinks in them and they're just willing to go out there and act a fool. I act a fool on the internet every day. But I do appreciate the 20 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Thank you for the 20 gifties. Legalize adulthood. And Elon called. He says, I need to knock off all this wasteful spending. So all I've got is this improper 199. I'm making tofu from all this soy on display on social media. LFG. Legalize adulthood. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Zane says, I was wondering if someone could teach me about car turnovers. Just turnarounds. Fantastic Mr. Knox, did you hear what was going on with Stacey Abrams, where DOGE found $2 billion earmarked from her nonprofits? Also, her teeth gap is getting bigger. Epic Reader says, hail the 199. Thank you. MC Martin says, did you see ESPN article on how the U.S. infrastructure isn't ready to host the World Cup in 26 and the Olympics in 28? Wouldn't have said that under Biden. No, they would not have. They would not have. Ministry of Fronte says, Jeremy, you talk about Obama appointed Dem judge who struck down the Dems' own case against DOGE, citing there was no observable damages. I did not talk about that. If you want to send me a link, I'll check that one out. Socrates McGoat says, if Jeremy shaved his head, he would be stone cold. One day I'm not going to have hair, but that day is not today. Big Old Ball says, I know you so fucking retarded. I know exactly what you're trying to say there. John Jones says, just turn Los Angeles into Arkham City at this point. LA is too far gone. That is true. Mad Master Porky says, let's be real, Jeremy. You don't need the help of the chat's typos to make yourself look stupid. You're not wrong. I mean, you're really not wrong at all. Look, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about too. Again, where's it at? So where's this at? Oh, by the way, I did put this up, this tweet, where I said, should I react to this video of me reacting to Asmongold reacting to me reacting to him? Because we did put that video over on D-Day Cobra Clips. So what I'm hoping is Asmon will react to this video, and then I can react to Asmon reacting to me reacting to him reacting to me reacting to him. That's what I'm hoping. We're not there yet. No, so like right here, yeah, there's a lot. I've been tweeting. I tweeted a lot today, more than I normally do. But it's right here. Where's it at? Okay, yeah. So like right here, somebody tags me, and I guess EVS was like, somebody says, why do they keep holding things to the camera? Wouldn't just sitting there watching the stream be less risky than their overlord Eric or whatever? And then he's like, because conflict within the family is something that causes belly ouchies. So they try to diffuse actual adult arguments with sillies. I got Pokemon cartridges. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, talk about not paying attention to our content. Everybody knows this is what the panel does every time I argue, whether it's with Ryan or Eric or anyone else. I always argue about anything or nothing at all. It's just a Geeks and Gamers meme. And then I said, this is why, and you guys have heard me say this 1,000 times. This is why I always say on CobraCast, I have no idea how random people see our streams. It's probably not good, but the chat loves it. There's so many memes and inside jokes, I can barely keep up with it anymore. I can't. Like, remember when I said we should just write articles on geeksandgamers.com for new people that find this so they can understand what all the memes are and the inside jokes and the nuance to it? Hell, I couldn't even get that going because there's just too many. I can't keep up with this shit. So, yeah, I was just like, what is this reaction? Like, I fight with Ryan like once a month, if not twice a month, and it's some stupid fucking argument about Dave Filoni and Star Wars. I fight with Gary. I fight with Az. I fight with Ripa. I fight with Beardo. I fight with people all the time. And it's a common thing that our panel just... Because half the chat doesn't want to hear the argument. That's the whole joke. Half the chat doesn't want to hear it. And the other half wants it. And they're like, fuck yeah, go. And the other half's like, fuck you. So then the panel's like, all right, well, we're going to entertain the half of the chat that doesn't want the argument by just putting stupid Pokemon cards up or comic books or toys or some dumb shit. And then the other half of the chat will get the argument they want because we care about the chat around here. Hail to the 199. Anyway, it's whatever. Jose Taco says, no good run. Let's see. Not good to run GameCube. Disk drives have a lifespan. It is true. I had a GameCube go out completely, but the people like the games playing in the background. And by the way, that's actually the Wii. The Wii is what I was running. It's not the GameCube. It's the Wii. Jessica Lindstrom, Secret Racism, says, Hail Painter from Germany. Booming Bob says, mod lives matter. Pay attention to your mods, Jeremy, or you have to admit you like the Snake Eyes movie and hate Titanfall 2. Ministry of Wrong Things says, hearing that Elon Claire's baby is a in vitro baby. I have no idea what that means. Rado says, why don't you like Ryan anymore? I can tell you aren't joking. He's a piece of shit. Like, I'm done. I don't like Ryan. I don't like him. And I don't like Ripa. Okay? I just don't. I don't like any of them. Anybody I've ever argued with. I'm in Tuesday night's main event. Never having Ryan on another stream. It's over. Fucking hate them all. Fuck it. CobraCast makes more than Geeks and Gamers at this point anyway. I don't need any of these motherfuckers. I'm too big for all of them. So fuck them. I'll just end it all. I'll end Geeks and Gamers. I'll end Tuesday night's main event. I'll end Daily. I'll quit Friday Night Tights. I'll end Sports Wars. I'll end Park Hopping. I'll cancel all of you, and I'll just run CobraCast 7 days a week, 24 hours. Boom. Let's go. Fuck it all. We're done. At least that's what the internet thinks every time I have a fucking argument with somebody. The chat says, fear their power. What the heck was that person researching in a lab anyway? So confused. Vault 95 says, you could be playing games right now instead of working. I'm never working. I love my job. I love it too much. All right, we still have more to talk about. So let's, we are moving at a rapid pace because we got a gaming stream tonight. And if you guys want, maybe I'll go live again tonight after the gaming stream. I shouldn't have made that promise. I shouldn't have made that promise. I should not have made that promise. Damn it. Why did I make that promise? Is this official? Okay, so the White House posted this. The official White House posted this. I don't know if this is like from, this is not a time. This is just the White House posting that. So the White House posted this. Let's go. King Trump. Crown the man king. Let's go. Just crown him. That's all we need. King Trump, baby. That's what we need right there. And that'll trigger, oh my gosh, man. The more we call him King Trump, the more they get so mad about it. What is this? What is this? Biden spotted at a local bakery the other day in a rare post-presidency sighting.
Oh my God, my Shayla, my Shayla.
Oh shit. I gotta play it now. I gotta play it. Where's it at? Here we go. Where is it?
What more do you want from me?
Oh man, why would you upload that to the internet? I really will never understand that one. I really won't. Why did you do that? Good old Tyrese. All right, what is this? What? What? Trump administration is seeking to abolish the IRS according to Howard Lutnick. What? I said it. I motherfucking said it. What did I say? I said this is what they want to do. Let's listen.
And I'm telling you, you watch it, we're going to do it. If you get savings from these DOGE cuts, are you going to give any of this back to the American people? We keep hearing about these DOGE dividends.
Well, think about it. Donald Trump announces the External Revenue Service, and his goal is very simple. His goal is to abolish the Internal Revenue Service and let all the outsiders pay.
What?
I mean, this is someone who is focused on America. Let's drive down our waste, fraud, and abuse. I'll give you an example.
chills, baby.
Cruise ships. You ever see a cruise ship with an American flag on the back? They have flags of like Liberia or Panama. None of them pay taxes. None of them pay taxes. Every super tanker, none pays taxes. Alcohol, all foreign alcohol, no taxes. This is going to end under Donald Trump, and those taxes are going to be paid, and Americans' tax rates are going to come down. That's what Donald Trump wants to do. Balance our budget and cut our taxes. I mean, imagine a Democratic senator going against that. What planet are these people? And
this is what I've been saying, that Trump, I said this, you guys know this, if you watch me enough, you know that I said this a few weeks ago. I have no doubt that Trump wants to end the IRS and end taxes. But I also know that he knows that that's a huge mountain to climb. And you can't just do that overnight. Like, you've got to build the pieces. And that's what DOGE is doing right now. DOGE is essentially building the case against the IRS. That's what he's doing. And the tariffs and all of that is a whole nother element. So you start implementing these tariffs, you start getting to where the United States is not being ripped off. You've got DOGE exposing all of the fraud in the federal government, and you are building a massive, massive case. We're going to play that one more time from Howard Lutnick, who was just confirmed, I want to say like yesterday. I think he was confirmed like yesterday.
I'm telling you, you watch it, we're going to do it.
If you get savings from these DOGE cuts, are you going to give any of this back to the American people? We keep hearing about these DOGE dividends.
Well, think about it. Donald Trump announces the External Revenue Service, and his goal is very simple. His goal is to abolish the Internal Revenue Service and let all the outsiders pay. I mean, this is someone who is focused on America. Let's drive down our waste, fraud, and abuse. I'll give you an example. Cruise ships. You ever see a cruise ship with an American flag on the back? They have flags of like Liberia or Panama. None of them pay taxes. None of them pay taxes. Every super tanker, none pays taxes. Alcohol, all foreign alcohol, no taxes. This is going to end under Donald Trump, and those taxes are going to be paid, and Americans' tax rates are going to come down. That's what Donald Trump wants to do. Balance our budget and cut our taxes. I mean, imagine a Democratic senator going against that. What planet are these people?
That's absolutely incredible, man. That is absolutely incredible. Now, interesting stuff going on here, because I got a couple things I want to show you. So we've got one angle here, and I will say, forgive me if I'm incorrect. Forgive me if I'm incorrect, but I am also very skeptical. So I'm always going to be skeptical because, and I've got to show you exactly what my thinking is. Now, I haven't heard an update on this, but here's the news. Just in, FBI Houston thwarts a mass casualty attack on a local school. Now, from an emotional standpoint, we as hardworking, everyday Americans that love our family, love our kids, love our, the children of America, you're always like going to want to protect the children. You hear that, and that's pulling at your emotional heartstrings. Okay. FBI confirmed they arrested 2 teens. Okay. The reason I'm skeptical is because Kash Patel confirmation vote times have been scheduled for tomorrow. Kash Patel will be confirmed tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. So all I'm saying is the day before Kash Patel gets confirmed, we get that report. But I hope that it's true that they did take care of that. And I hope that they prevented a mass casualty for sure. 100%. I will be live tomorrow to cover the Kash Patel confirmation hearing, and I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. So that's going to be awesome. And I hope you all will join me. I will get that link set up, and we'll be ready for that one. So I'll be live at like probably noon tomorrow. Olympian Products is Jeremy going full Tim Pool talking about shutting down Geeks and Gamers. The graphics cards must have went out. Time for a 2-hour stream meltdown with Dave Landau and a Daily Wire buyout. Let's go. Christian Rockers has checked DMs for video, just under 3 minutes. Safe. Noted. Hope says calling people the P word without receipts is vile. Let's see. Hydro Coptic says, if you interviewed the cast of Cobra Kai, it could be a Cobra Kai CobraCast. I like that. Cobra Kai is the greatest thing ever. Bruce says, this was my first con, and I have to say, con crud is no joke. Oh, man. It is not. It's not. It sucks. It really does suck. Ministry of Wrong Things says, DM'd you the link, codename Pony. Pyre of Las Vegas says, right now, some 300-year-old lady is getting her Social Security cut off, and it's all Elon Musk's fault. Big Old Ball says, our community's memes are legion. Slade Lawton says, fuck Dave Filoni. He couldn't write with Chat GPT. Shorty Short says, Saul Goodman, love that you're so fiery. Mike Zero Source says, would you rather masturbate with sandpaper or watch the new Snow White movie? Fuck. It just hurts to even visualize that. Foosball fan says, make movies great again. He-Man R-rated. 8 o'clock says, calm down, Tim Pool. Don't fire your team. Ministry of Wrong Things says, breaking DOGE has canceled U.S. aid to young Ripa. Carl Anderson says, shutdown rant brought to you by Tim Pool. John Jones says, if Trump actually gets rid of the IRS, I will hail him as the greatest president since George Washington. He already is the greatest president since George Washington. He's the greatest president in history, as a matter of fact. He already is the GOAT. The chat says, no IRS. Yes, yes, yes. Rado says, sorry, dude, I am confused. Since when do you not like Ryan Kendall? I guess. Okay. I know Ryan and me are cool. There's no problem. I was just joking around. Basically, me and Ripa had a normal argument, and a lot of people on the internet tried to twist that into saying that there were problems with me and Ripa, which there's not. We always fight. So I'm just leaning into the nonsense, saying I hate everybody now. I hate Ryan. I hate, that's all. So Ryan's awesome. And, Ryan's G&G through and through. Skeleton VA says, Jeremy says this now, but next meetup, he'll be kissing and hugging Ryan on stage. He loves him to death. G&G are the only positive gay role models in media. Storm Shadow says, if DOGE keeps this up and ends the IRS, Jeremy will have Elon's next love child and name him MAGA Trump Prime. Tom McD says, taxes 1913 to 2025. Let's freaking go. Big Old Ball says, yeah, Jeremy, you need to play 877 Cash Now meme. And then Hydrocoptic. That's it. All right. Got you. Mar Millen says, the thing with Zelenskyy, he canceled elections, and he also 100% could have come out during the impeachment BS with Trump's first term and hasn't said shit. Fuck that guy. I agree. Johnny Wiskin says, do you know when Kash Patel will be voted and confirmed? Yep. We just announced it. So tomorrow, right there. And I'll be live for it. Mod Eric says, this lady who lost her job is fake. Elon retweeted her previous post of her begging. She is in her PJs all day. She had to put a hoodie on for a meeting and was sad and actually had to do something. Southeastern Kaiju says, you don't know what it's like out there. I've worked in the private sector. They expect results. Four Knots Nowhere says, Connor McLeod is the Clan McLeod, just had his Social Security cut off. Grego says, would you suck a, oh my God. No, I'm not sucking anything except for Sydney Sweeney's tatas. All right. Anyway, we're going to end that there. All right. Look, I got to go over to Party Animals and play some video games. We will be live tomorrow for Kash Patel's confirmation hearing. Expect a long live stream. Okay. Expect a long live stream. That's going to be a great day. I can't wait. Get Kash in there. I'll update you on all the other stuff as well. If you want to come hang out with us while we play some video games, you're welcome to. 3 says, we must make an important correction on that 360-year-old Social Security recipient. Mitch McConnell still alive, so is eligible for his check. We must be honest when mistakes are made. Thank you, 3. I appreciate it. All right, guys, good show tonight. We got through a lot of topics. Make sure you subscribe to D-Day Cobra Clips for all the clips of all the topics that we talk about. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're not going to come hang out with us and watch us play some video games, I'll see you tomorrow for Kash Patel's confirmation hearing. It's going to be a great day, and I appreciate all of you. Have a good night. We'll talk to all of you later. Vault 95 says, loyal viewer since 199 BC before CobraCast. Okay, that is good. Vault 95. That is good. 199 BC before CobraCast. I like that. I like that. That is really good. That is good. 199 BC before CobraCast. Love you guys. Have a good evening. We'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.